Elden Ring is the talk of the town for a while now. The new action/adventure game keeps you on your toes all the time, and what's amazing about this game is the storyline is just too perfect. From mysterious backgrounds to amazing graphics, here are 11 plus best games like Elden Ring that you can play on your mobile right now. All the links will be in the description, so make sure to download them, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. At number 12 we have Into the Dead 2. The second version of Into the Dead game, Into the Dead 2 has a similar gameplay but does a lot of things better than the original title. In this game, you live in a post-apocalyptic world where you are the only human that survive. Everyone else is a zombie and now you must fight them to survive the game. Into the Dead 2 contains awesome graphics and high quality controls. The overall sound quality is also pretty impressive and will keep you immersed in the game for as long as you're playing it. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 5 out of 10. At number 11 we have The School White Day. If you're into horror games, then The School will be the one for you. Well, let's be honest, schools are quite scary, aren't they? Anyways, the storyline, controls, graphics and everything about the school are quite impressive. Even though the game is not perfect in any of mentioned categories, it does provide excellent gameplay for the Elden Ring lovers. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 6 out of 10. At number 10 we have Dark Raider. If you're into anime style gaming, Dark Raider will be your next game of choice. This game is loved by millions of Android fans and contains one of the best gameplay similar to Elden Ring. As the game progresses, the storyline only gets more interesting and the combat system will make you excited enough to spend hours into its gameplay. Even though it is not as similar to Elden Ring as you'd want, the game still does everything perfectly. And for the similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 6 out of 10. At number 9 we have Axe, Alliance vs Empire. A rather interesting RPG on our list, Axe contains a vast world with a fantasy theme. The game contains a battle between two powerful factions as they compete with each other to make a name in the world. You can play Axe with your friends to make the most out of it. Talking about the customization factor, it's vast, and as you can customize your character, everything is just chill. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 7 out of 10. At number 8 we have Blade of God, Vargr Souls. One of the best hack and slash games on our list. You will play as Chaos in this game. Chaos is a hero who has special powers, and to save his people, he will have to make a lot of tough choices. Blade of God mixes survival with destruction aspects, and as the game can quickly get out of hand without you even noticing, this is one hell of a game. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 7 out of 10. At number 7 we have Darkness Rises. Another game with awesome graphics and flawless mechanics. Darkness Rises is considered a gem when it comes to the storyline. There are a lot of fans of Darkness Rises throughout the world, but the main job that Darkness Rises does perfectly is the execution of its storyline. The game combines unique RPG aspects with a storyline that will keep you wanting for more. So what more can you want? The game is quite similar to Elden Ring without even trying hard, but the controls are quite tricky to learn, and once you get a hang of it, that's where the real fun begins. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 7 out of 10. At number 6 we have Shadowblood. Shadowblood is dangerous, and by dangerous I mean that the thrilling experience will make you addicted to the game. The game has awesome RPG aspects with a thrilling storyline to keep you hooked for hours. The vast open world experience is unlike anything you've ever played before. The graphics are great and the storyline is top notch. And that's the reason why we recommend Shadowbloods as being a direct competitor to Elden Ring on mobile. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one an 8 out of 10. At number 5 we have Animus Harbinger. Animus Harbinger sets in a similar world to Elden Ring. The game is pretty similar to that of Dark Souls series, and it is going to give you a tough time to your gaming instincts. To play Animus Harbinger, you gotta be one hell of a gamer, but rushing through the storyline never works, as most enemies will be powerful enough for you. So in the end, patience, hard work and a lot of dedication will be your friend. All in all, if you're into challenging action games with a mysterious background, this game will be your next best friend. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one an 8 out of 10. At number 4 we have Way of Retribution. Way of Retribution pushes your RPG skills to the absolute limit. From your game sense to reaction speed, you will be amazed to see what this game has to offer. You're going to be spawned in the middle of a beautiful world with amazing swords and magic. Now it's your job to explore this open world game just like you did in Elden Ring, and Way of Retribution has great graphics, the gameplay is more than interesting and the controls is just flawless. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one an 8 out of 10. At number 3 we have Revenant Knight. Revenant Knight might be the best graphics game on our list. The monsters and bosses in the game are going to eat you without second thinking, and that's why this game is challenging enough for any Elden Ring fan. You will need to practice for hours to level up your abilities, and defeating your enemies does feel good at the end of the day. From combat to action, Revenant Knight keep your blood pumping as the storyline gets even more exciting. That's why we'd recommend you to play this title if you're a fan of the Elden Ring game. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 9 out of 10. At number 2 we have Lords of the Fallen. The name itself is quite similar to Lord of the Rings. That's where you know this game is going to be a gem. Lord of Fallen is considered to be one of the best RPG games on Android and iOS. The console level gameplay and graphics make it impossible for any other RPGs to stand in its way, and that's why Lords of the Fallen has excellent reviews in the stores. So if you're a fan of Elden Ring, Lord of the Fallen will keep you hooked for months. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 10 out of 10. Finally, at number 1 we have The Elder Scrolls Blade. We all know how popular the Elder Scrolls series is. Even though the mobile version is nowhere near compared to the PC version, if we talk about the games that are similar to Elden Ring, the Elder Scrolls takes the cake. I mean, the game has every RPG aspect needed to become the top one on our list. Starting from graphics to controls, the Elder Scrolls Blades is the ideal game like Elden Ring you can play right now. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 10 out of 10. Well, there you have it folks. If you're interested in games like Elden Ring for mobile, consider trying these titles out. All the links are in the description down below, so do let us know which one are you going to play. Thank you for watching our video. Make sure to press the subscribe button and ring that bell icon for our future updates. See you in the next one.